Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone I have missed, with a statement and with my heart, welcome to your encounter with me, Ayakara. We're gonna continue with our Phoenix Wright playthrough. I try to summarize what happened in the last few streams, because it's already courtroom, it seems. Maybe this is already doing a good job, but well, okay. You have to excuse my PC is blowing its fans, so that may be a bit of a noise, and also I'm very hot. It's like 34 degrees here, and I don't want to open the windows when I'm streaming because, yeah, people can hear me. What was your theory? I can tell you what happened. Yeah, but for this case, this guy, Will Powers, who plays the Steel Samurai, is accused of murdering this guy, Jack Hammer, who plays the role of Evil Magistrate in the same TV show. And the TV show is actually one of Maya's favorite TV shows. And we met Oldbag, the security lady, at the studio where the show is shot. And she's very annoying. And we met Penny, who is the assistant at the studio, and yeah. Mr. Wright was going after the family of your tutor to get to her mother because the mother wouldn't help him. No. Not really. The motive, I mean, Mr. White was guilty, that much was clear, but his motive wasn't that Mia was connected to his mother. The mother actually was involved in a case, and it was held secretive that she was involved, because of course you don't want everybody to know that the police is working with a spirit medium. So Mr. White took that as leverage to blackmail and force people to do stuff, and gained power that way. So he used the case to his advantage, and Mia, so the tutor, Mia was investigating that case, and she found out that there was a whole bunch of people who were blackmailed by Mr. White, and he just wanted to get rid of her because she knew too much. And he murdered her. He stole the stuff. He thought he stole all the stuff that was connecting him, but she left some stuff a bit hidden. And that's how we solved the case. We confronted him with all the evidence, and oh yeah, Maya channeled Mia. And So she got to deliver justice as a spirit from the grave, basically. Yeah, but for this case, nothing is very clear. So we only know this guy, maybe the murderer. We don't really have a suspect. So I don't know what this court session will bring us. So yeah, I summarized the last case and this case. So let's see how this goes. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, the opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. That was actually an opening statement. So I'm watching Legal Eagle, and he's always complaining that people in opening statements are doing stuff wrong, and this was actually an opening statement. He explained what his plan is, what his evidence will show. So I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edwards, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that worked at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman... sorry. And a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Shall I listen to that whole thing again? No, I think we got it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. Medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is... what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's Let's call the security officer to the stand. Objection, I should be able to do a cross-examination. Well. At least he should have given me an option to. So yeah. Objection.
Objection!
Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please? Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edwards has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbeck, dearie. Just call me Grandma. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate of the day, on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Paul Helmer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Okay, I'm gonna press at that, because that's very important. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there. And he was heading towards the station. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Helmer and Powers observing, you know? Oh, observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Helmer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to steal Steve's samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Okay. What may have them to find? So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Go wax your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, Time to pull out the secret weapon. I say it again, it was him. So yeah, we got this. This is what she saw. So some man in a costume, not very good evidence. The problem is that this seems to be photo 2, taken at the gate between the entrance and the studios, October 15th, 2 PM, photo 2. So, but interesting to note, he did carry the murder weapon, so it's high probability that this is the actual murderer. Let me get this straight, old bag, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Yeah, this is improper because nobody in court ever saw that photo and it wasn't properly introduced into the court record. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldback, is this the Mr. Powers you saw? Of course. Did your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old back, apparently. However, you do not have proof that this person in this photo is Mr. Powers, do you? No, the old man. Of course I have proof. Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, Paul. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windback has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear your proof then. Okay. I never say anything. I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can clearly see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? No. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I press until she squeals. whippersnapper? Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Use today. Mr. Wright, please, for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at this run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil Magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes. And to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I had to make it better for him, of course. You had to make it better? I kissed where it hurts. I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over the part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. It strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Okay. The break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad, he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. So snap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one other thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We are looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Objection!
Yep. We should object because it's still not proof just because he was dragging his foot. Hold it right there. We can't keep taking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Okay. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
How do you know that? I guess Gumshoe told her. Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret power, he told me everything. I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness of for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking? Right. That's different from nobody at all. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Why? Everyone was in the employee area before then. And they locked the main gate, so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Okay. I think we should... we should use this somehow, because it's photo 2. So she's certainly lying.
Old Windback sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old Windbacks have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Okay. No one else went there. Yeah, this is the point. Hold on. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Oh god. Sorry. Look at this photograph one more time. Thank you, Brett, and hello. Glad I'm not the only one who caught that. This photo was taken by the camera at the gates for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m, photo number 2. I feel so lethargic. I had a lovely day out in the sun yesterday. I barbecue, but now I'm feeling drained as hell. Yeah. When I was buying food yesterday, I went to the shop and wanted to bring back my cans, and the can automat, the can machine, wasn't working. So of course my anxiety kicks in. I turned around right out of the shop, and then I walked 2.5 kilometers to the next shop in 33 degrees, and yeah, that wasn't a pleasant experience. Yeah. Anxiety brain does not make the best decisions. Even I know. That means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15. Really sunny. Actually, I knew that too. Oh, right. You're. I didn't realize it was so rare. Because even in Switzerland they are not doing that, and my friend from Switzerland always makes fun of us because apparently it just works there. They just put them in the trash, and they are not littering them anywhere. So somehow it's also a cultural thing. So. Bottle returning thing is very handy. Yeah. Actually, I knew that too. We have special recycling bins everywhere, which works, but not as well as I reckon. The return stations would. Yeah, I mean, you have to pay 25 cents extra per can that you get back when you return the cans. And I mean, it is an interesting system, but it was very weird when it was expanded. Before we only had glass bottles that were like that, and when it got to cans, there was this weird. If it is carbonized, it has this system. If it's not carbonized, it does not have the system. So it was very inconsistent, but I think they figured it out. But you still have to look at the bottles to see if they go in the trash or if you have to return them. It's not 100%. British people will do anything to get back a surcharge. Like they made carrier bags cost 5p, and then production of new ones went down by like 80%. I mean, carrier bags also do cost money here, so I always just bring my own. Here it's plastic bottles and glass beer bottles, so no cans. Yeah, that's how it was like. Don't know, 15 years ago here. I don't know when it was introduced for cans. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2. People have started bringing their people have started bringing their own a lot more, or just trying to carry everything in their hands. If you forgot, like me, yeah, I always have my backpack on, so I just use that. Sometimes I get weird looks, but normally it's fine, and the cashiers all just ask, "Hey, can I look into your bag?" and you just show them, and yeah, it's how I transport my briefcase. Briefcase? The thing where I put money in, and my headphones and stuff like that. Dutch people are pretty stingy. People rioted when shops were not allowed to give plastic bags for free anymore. I don't understand. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was only one photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by that, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Me? What's your mouse, whippersnapper? The only person I saw that day was Millie Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
Oof. Can we just linger at that face for a moment? And the phrase edgy boy. Believe me, I don't want. I want to, but I don't know what that means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
I'd rather not linger on that face. Whippersnapper?
Something's the matter, Miss Oldbeck.
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes. I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it. Now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
What's even the point? Miss Oldbeck, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Come to think of it, couldn't she think of it a little earlier? Classic old windbag maneuver. Oh yeah.
Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a windbag.
Let's find out more about this erased photo. Okay. Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai's fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in?
I locked them engaged, so no one could get in.
Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, okay, that drain that was bent. We found that.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you, they were freaks. Oh, and they are kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photos that you erased,
it was a boy. Probably 2 or 3, the 2nd or 3rd grade.
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Who says there's not a photo 3? Good point.
Impossible. I think it's quite heavy.
Wait. I think somewhere we got the information that the spear wound could have been caused by... I mean, it didn't have to be a strong person who did it. I think somewhere we got the information, maybe it didn't get registered. Or maybe I'm misremembering.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
October 18th, 11:08 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of your stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we going to do?
First, we play for time. We start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this? Old Hack, Old Ham could have been in that costume. I mean, theoretically, sure, but so could anyone else who was in that training thing. So they're all suspect. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does it mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, would you present the prosecution's thought on the matter?
The prosecution's thought are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy, of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well.
Sorry again.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The witness disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
I'm not so sure about that statement. Somehow every case we have starts with accusing the innocent. So yeah, be aware that we also don't look kindly on accusing the innocent.
If you accuse someone who's obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
So yeah, we have Penny. We have Penny, age 18, assistant, in charge of large props and set pieces. We have Old Hack, security guard, and we have the boy. And we know that the murder weapon was carried while the second photo was taken. So I mean, 10-year-olds can be pretty strong. And I think we should at least find him, because he is a suspect. He went there and he was... No, he wouldn't fit in the costume, but he went there and someone else brought the costume. I mean, it doesn't have to be the man in the costume who did the murder. That's what I mean. The man in the costume brought the murder weapon, but the only 3 persons who were there, according to the evidence we now have, are the victim, the Mr. Powers, and this boy. So this is the only possibility. Even though it sounds ridiculous. It was a great school boy. Oh, maybe not. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Bah, are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Great school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with a steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy could have obtained it from him? We don't know yet. Oh man.
Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick?
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I want.
Okay, then it has to be Penny. Nobody knows the trouble I have seen.
Maybe move on, Mr. Wright.
Grr, this fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well, go ahead. So, who was this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder?
You mean, then again, both don't have an alibi, so they could have both done it. Or not? No, of course not, because the security lady saw him. But then again, that's just her testimony. Well, yeah, I think this is right. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor. Oh, Edgeworth. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember this photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh. Uh-oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury.
Powers and poor Hammer were running around through. Oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning backdrops, I think. She didn't know any.
Oh. But then it's just testimony against testimony. She says the assistant doesn't know anything about the ankle, but she also says she saw him. So this was bullshit. The assistant knew nothing about Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume, but she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Ugh.
That kind of takes legs out from under your case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as warned.
Okay, again. So, what? Why? It was the security lady, Wendy Oldback.
Who?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scenes run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady Oldback.
What? Whipsnap.
Order! Order! Is it true, Oldback?
Oldback? That's Mrs. Oldback to you. Mrs. Oldback was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through this trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Alright, okay. The problem is I already played this game, so I know it isn't her. Spoilers, sorry, but the game at this point makes it seem like she has a motive, she has no alibi, and she's the only testimony, so it's obvious to suspect her. So yeah, I was dumb here. It's just because I know she's not the murderer. Yeah, sorry, I goofed that a bit. Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes number 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any opinion on this matter?
He's such an asshole. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Also you think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy! Don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldback's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, so... As you said, second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it... Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Dave, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows that the boy could not have committed this murder.
Yeah, right, because this is photo 2, and even if he went back, the photo 1 is of the boy. Even if he went back, the camera would have caught him on the way back. So this would be photo 3. So this should be it.
if you could follow me. You have to go, dinner time, we are back in 30 or 40 minutes. Yeah, no problem. See you then. When I'm still streaming, I don't know yet.
Take that!
Take that. Your Honor. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. Oh, okay. Another reason, but the right evidence.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find more about your witness. Miss Windy, what's her name?
Something Oldback, Your Honor.
Then the prosecutions will look further into this Oldback before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Why?
Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you are running off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbeck, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from the former testimony?
Oh boy.
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not talk about?
By whom? Huh? You're late to the lawyer, boys. Yeah, but you haven't missed much. It was just the first part of the trial, and we are just listening to testimony from Oldback, and somehow we only found out that there is a second photo. We knew that already, but we know that the second photo is of a boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. And now Phoenix decided to shift the blame, shift the suspicion onto Oldback, and yeah, the judge just adjourned the court for today, and Oldback decided to just talk more, even though the court is already adjourned. Yeah, and she was told to not. She was told to omit information, and it was not Edgeworth. So yeah, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Then it had to be Gumshoes, which is even weirder when you think about it.
Well, testify.
My lips were sealed. No, it doesn't have to be Gumshoes. It could also be anyone else, like Hammer or Powers. I'm guessing Hammer. Oh, Global Studios even. Okay, that's also possible.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Oof. That's so bad.
So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them go away scot-free.
No, she is called Oldback. She's called Wendy Oldback. That's her name. I'm not losing it scot-free. I mean, you should know this game by now. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the judge is just named Mr. Judge. So it's just his last name. But yeah.
Miss Oldbeck, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Oof. Everybody's tired of her. Yeah. So we are told not to talk?
That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Who were these people?
Well, the director and producer for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action without a director?
Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
Ugh. So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map.
Oh, so bad. The thing is, the camera was here. So, if you are in Studio 2, you can just walk past the camera without it triggering. So the whole case here was that nobody could walk by this path. But if people were here, they could just... it's so bad. This was just a huge waste of time.
You could go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was blown over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... continue. Nothing to do with it. Miss Oldbeck, this is a trial for murder.
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing and about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
Oh, she's so bad. Right, and that too. So you got your bonus and still talked. I think I've asked all the question I have to ask. Yeah. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbeck, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, even Edgeworth didn't try to fight it because he has nothing at this point.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I?
Well, we'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as a witness for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So Nick, have we figured out just who was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Winback?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Winback. I feel kinda sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there. With or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Oh, I just remembered the people we will be seeing, and they are not very pleasant people. October 18th, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people who found out about the trial. Depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and the producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
What to do? What do you think we should do?
What do I... huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging around here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
October 18th, 2:16 PM, Global Studio, Main Gate.
No one's here.
Right. Now that they have Miss Oldback in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them.
I doubted her for a second there. I mean, yeah, let's check out the Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoes isn't here yet. Here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we've heard about in the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Oh yeah, Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that does not. Hey,
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
it looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
Hmm. An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff around, staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Bird noises. Yeah, the bird noises were there last time too, but they were not as apparent because we also had background music. But yeah, yeah. I'm guessing they just removed the background music to make it even more obvious that they are bird noises. Looks like it run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this. Oh, okay, yeah, nee, this isn't the game. You didn't have a noisy pop-up or something.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
I mean, if they did eat T-bone steaks, shouldn't there be the bones left? I mean, I'm a vegetarian, but I guess that's how T-bone steaks work, right? There's still a T-bone in that? Or is it just the meat? There's a big 2 painted here.
Probably because it's this studio too.
Unless the birds took the bone. It's possible. Probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. It's interesting. Oh, this is important. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Why? This is important. It's bent. Oh, damn! I just remembered something. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Nick, let's go inside.
You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah, on closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Okay, so nothing really here. I mean, there is something here, but somehow it's not important. Let's go to... Yeah, just look in the Studio 1 again. October 18, Studio 1.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it's a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
Okay, so I guess it's a hint that there's nothing here, maybe. But I still want to... Oh, of course, now she's excited.
I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that.
Okay, we already saw that last time. So yeah, nothing has changed here as far as I can see. Maybe we should take a second look at this one. The studio's mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe you should ask the assistant. I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything.
And you probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so.
It looks so weird. So the head, the head fell onto the tree branch thing. So the tree branch must have fallen first, obviously. In the trial, it says that Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it, no problem.
The monkey head is really heavy.
Well, it did knock the tree over when it fell. Okay.
Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Why aren't they putting this in the court record? I mean, it could be important. Feels like there was an epic battle here. Yeah, somehow. Also, how would you... I mean, if this is a bench, so normal people are like this high, maybe? How would you even break this? You have to climb up there. Well, anyway. So let's go to the employee area. Jumping slash attack, clearly.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey!
Hi, WP's lawyers, right?
I heard about the trial. Good job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh. What's...
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain.
You mean that one? She just... she just taped some cardboard in front of it. What a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right.
Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, I'm sure things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't.
Personally, I think she should be worried at least a little bit more.
If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldback. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through the drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey Nick! If the drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah. I think that was the idea.
I feel kinda sorry for him though, don't you?
What, you want to rip that grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. What? Should we? I mean, Why? She's also a really big fanboy of this show, so she just has sympathy for the boy who crawled all his way through the grates just to see his idol, I guess. So, I mean, sure, why not? Well, I guess some things are just meant to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't that make you feel great? Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit even if I tried to put it back on. Interesting. Sorry. I didn't really sleep well. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Yeah, okay, so the T-bone should be still there. Nap stream. No, it's just way too hot here and I didn't sleep well and stuff. You know how it is. There's a sign on the dressing room door, willpowers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. Okay, we already saw that. Also, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad it's sold out. Storage room. It's better. Okay, we already saw that. So, I mean, maybe in here?
Hey Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal.
Hey, we're not thieves.
But we did take that card key.
We borrowed that. That's the difference. Yeah. Maya Fey, lawyer, fangirl, anarchist. And spirit medium. Don't forget her main profession.
This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
Fanarchist. That's what Mr. Powers said, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh. She's got a point. So, what do you think? Maybe he was... Oh, damn. The tea stuff here.
Wait, Nick.
What now?
These snacks, they've passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
So, how do you ensure that someone is sleeping when you need him to? There's some regular suits among the costumes here, for personal clothes. Looked like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said.
what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars. I have to buy that issue. There's an area of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick gets a picture. Look.
Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig.
I am kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. Okay. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside. So I don't know. Nobody here. So I guess we just go to the main gate.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, good point.
Ho! You look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Fanboy.
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windberg's eyes flash when he sees him. When she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though. Interesting. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. They don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on the Sorry, I bumped the microphone. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in this employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here at the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here though. The studio head seems pretty eager to keep us quiet. So, they were trying to protect the director?
More the producer, really. The producers are a real star here. She saved the studios from the brink of a disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? The computer that runs studio security cameras, huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. That's convenient. Looks like it's a studio van. They probably use it to carry on film equipment. The main entrance for the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Can we show her something? I mean, we can ask her about the photo, but I don't think she will be... could you take a look at this?
That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that?
What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo. Or the injury that morning. Never mind. Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? October 18, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash.
Nick, what was that noise?
It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh. It's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they let us. Uh-oh. Security guard station, I can see. Oh please, don't touch anything there. Security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want this key to the trailer. Maybe next time. What? What? What?
Wow, they gave a lawyer one of these card keys?
Well, I'm sort of borrowing it.
I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here.
I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. I hope they let us borrow it. Huh. What's the... So... What should we do now? We need that key, but... I mean, it's nothing here. That would be weird. Oops. Oh no! Oh god. I forgot this guy. I didn't forget this guy, but I forgot how he talks.
WTF? Who are you dudes, Lamau? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers.
Okay, he's the killer.
How can you not know the great Salmonella? Salmonella!
100% the murderer. Look at those eyes. And he's called Salmonella.
I make the lead shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. RTFC. Read the film credits.
Even I want to fight him.
Really? You are the Salmonella? I'm so sorry, you looked so sorry. No, quite alright, really, it's fine, Raffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot, hot.
Oh god. I don't like this guy.
Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rock sauce. Rock sauce? What? Hey, you're drooling. Lol, buffer overrun. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle, Mao.
Pink Princess?
Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo?
Maya, really need to talk about cool. Ugh. Can we just not talk to this guy and... Yeah, just Star Platinum. New Old Tokyo would just be Tokyo. No, that's what Phoenix said, but it's not. It's New Old Tokyo. It's something completely different. But yeah, I just hope he gets punched. And he also has some stuff here, and they cancel each other out. So everything would be called New Old, and nothing would change. So New Old London, New Old Berlin, New Old York, New Old New York. What? It's the day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual? New Old New York. Neo Yokio. Neo Yokio. Neo Old Neo Yokio. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
I know who you those dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh?
Yorkio. New Old San Francisco. Hello Matt, by the way. That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning.
I kinda wanna watch New Yokio again. Just do it. It is kinda rewatchable, maybe.
Is there any meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer? I was so busy, I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Frowny face. How?
I'm not questioning how he verbally communicates a frowny face. Smiley emoji. Or any of the lead speak actually. A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, success. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck sauce mean?
No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Scott Pilgrim's voice. How do you do that with a mouse? Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated 2:30 p.m. I think I even read Scott Pilgrim before I watched the movie, so I have the full experience. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer, who was at the meeting with you?
Oh, you mean Di Vasquez? Di Vaque?
How do you... I guess it's... I don't know how... I think Vasquez. Vasquez? Di Vasquez? Di Vasquez? Okay.
Oh, you mean Di Vasquez? She's a genius, mad skills all the way, scary though. She brought the studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 PM. The whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boys over at the network and some sponsors and a few production guys. They piled in a limousine and got here around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired Jesus.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Alright, I think we are done with him for now. And maybe we can just... Oh god. Why is she back already? Shouldn't she be in jail? Or in detention at least?
Aha! You again? Eek. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away. They did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I? A sweet little old lady wear a giant suit like that. Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw, there was no way I could wear it. They let me go.
Okay. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. The old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot with those for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady is too much. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it.
Okay. Can we just get a key? Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Guess I'd better investigate there later. Okay. I guess check out the Studio 2 once again. Maybe now the door is not... No, it's still locked. Alright. The producer is a woman. The producer is Di Vasquez. The director is the Salmonella guy. But I don't think she has a problem with the guy. We can try to speak to Powers again. I feel like they made him look like a man dressed like Ness. And that's really uncomfortable. All weeps have that type, like the guy in Danganronpa who's a weep too. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this guy is a bit more of a general stereotype guy, nerd, everything, and the guy in Danganronpa was just the whole 2D waifus are the best kind of guy. Yeah, I know who you mean. I forgot what his talent was. Was he a mangaka? Did he draw mangas? I think so. Or fanzine maker. Oh, this is even better. Okay. Yeah, I think we just talk a bit to Powers. Maybe he has more information for us, because he should have testified about or given us information about the producer and the guys earlier. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
Welcome back, Seth. We can rely on getting lucky. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady is pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick, here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see. Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. Regarding the murder weapon, yes. It is heavy. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away though.
With duct tape, we heard.
How is that important? Why did they update the record with that? It's weird. Regarding this photograph. Yes. This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room. the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room?
Yes, I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? We found this card in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes.
Can people outside the studio get these cards?
I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Okay. I don't think we should bother him with the author's report. That was one horrible meal. Parents went at it again. You haven't accomplished anything in your life, thus you shouldn't feel happy. I'm sorry to hear that. I can imagine that can be pretty stressful. Okay. Oh, right, this guy.
Hey! Hey, wait!
I bet he came right in. He came in right through that drain.
Hey, Kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again, and I'll cut you down, you where you stand, evildoer.
Oh man, this guy. Steel Samurai. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you to utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! Haha! You can't fool me! Okay. Then, what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it.
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? But, no way I'm telling you, losers. What? Wait, let me go. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting here?
Why was this sitting here? I wonder. Yeah, found on the table in the employee area, the label read sleeping pills. Dum dum dum. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything.
Should we just show him the sleeping pills? I mean, that's pretty ballsy, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay.
I try not to pay too much attention to things that don't interest me. Lol.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Who the fuck is this? Oh yeah, you haven't met Salmonella yet. This is the director of Steel Samurai, Salmonella. Yeah, I understand. He's just creep. But that doesn't mean he's a murderer. Yeah.
Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Order her to leave her post.
Hey! Nick, that was her.
Stop! Whippersnapper!
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after the boy.
Natch!
Uh-oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy. Okay, now we can swipe one of the keys.
Hey, Nick! Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key.
The key to the trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Trailer key slipped into pocket. I like how our inventory is just called court record, so it's like we are officially sanctioned to steal from these people. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened.
Great, let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Ah, not that eager. October 18, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, there she is.
Eek! Someone's in here.
Names. Oh, names.
Our names? We are WP's lawyers and,
I see.
And who might you?
Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Well, that's arguable. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spent that much money on those sets. The glass is frosted, I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming light makes it feel like winter's coming. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god! That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know?
Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. The poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Oops. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and papers cups scattered around. That has to be a Fist of the North Star reference. I'm not sure. What? To the guy who doesn't use Kung Fu but throws dynamite around. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, Fist of the North Star is pretty famous in Japan. So, the day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. You call throwing dynamite around a martial art? As long as it works.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez? It's on TV, every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her!
Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmanella, was it? What's exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick? Are all real people in the entertainment business this weird?
She's fairly kinda cute? I don't know. It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we could have to check?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes?
If you see Manila, give him this. Why do you have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if you see him. Rich people. Vasquez memo added to the court record. Bring me the script for episode 13. Well, let's go all the way back to the guy. Hello, guy. Here, I got this from the producer.
Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh, my ass is pwned if I don't find it.
Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree. What? just... No, we can't. You didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Where would you leave a movie script? I mean, on the toilet? Maybe? Hello, Edison. But there is no toilet here. Maybe somewhere here?
We are back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here, quick. Nick.
Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, you're bedbound today. Oh, that's not good. I'm just tired of the heat and try to do at least something today, so I'm streaming.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these.
The director? Maya, take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember the script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere?
Ah, found it, Nick. The script.
Good work. Script placed in the pocket. Okay, then let's go back to the woman person and give her the script. Not doing too hot, it's really hot, and parents, yeah. Here, we found it, your script.
Oh.
Script handed to Di Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us?
Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right. Am I suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to feel about that day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help.
You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The pass was blocked.
The pass? What? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked?
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with a broken head.
Oh right, that. What an original name. Okay, so this is a better view of it. Huh. Interesting.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 PM by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. stuck until after 4. Emma died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1.
You don't think it was a wind? Well...
What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head.
We didn't do it, see? You got no case, you see?
We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well, come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it's not the time, it ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking.
It is a monkey after all.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
Oh, very convenient. The real horror of the story is being stuck in a work meeting that long, to be quite honest. Yeah, you didn't even see the director, so it's even worse than you think. What's up with the game and clocks? That's the thing with the time of death. If you have a time of death, you always have to play around with clocks and certify that time of death.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15?
That's right.
The thinker knows this. Yeah, it's like a theme going on in this game.
This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
See, goodbye.
Mr. Monkey's head data added to court record. The time of death killed the evil magistrate. Time is murdering people. Time is going around and murdering people now. How does she know Hammer died at 2:30? This is after the first trial, so I think that's public knowledge. Time is a pretty big kill streak. It's got all the perks.
What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. It's what gets us in the end. Time is the biggest mass murderer of all. Yeah, but also time heals all wounds, so... we may have to kill time. I thought that's what we are doing right now. Killing time. God. So we should head back now. Hey, Mind Jive! Now that you are here, I can play your following notifications and hope everything works. Yeah, it worked. It's been quite a while. yeah. Very important, yeah. I mean, you followed, so people should know you followed. So yeah, let's get back to the office. I have no idea what we can find out about this case now. Wright and Cole offices. Now what? We are fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. So who's that yet? Who's that now? It's a little early for you. Oh, is it Mia?
It's a little early for you giving up, don't you think?
Huh?
You've got one lead.
It is Mia, of course. Mia, it's you. What took you so long?
Sorry, Phoenix. Maya's probably calling me unless she's really in trouble.
Right. Oh wait. I guess that means we are really in trouble.
I'd say so.
What did you mean we have one lead?
The boy, of course.
I think currently I'm doing pretty alright. Thanks for asking. What's how have you been? Yeah, Mia is the one of the second case, the tutor who was killed, and Maya is able to channel her because she's a spirit medium. Yeah, Cody is a prime witness because he said he saw everything.
What? But no way I'm telling you, losers.
I don't know. Didn't sound like he was going to help us at all.
I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should get back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix.
I mean, this is Maya's body channeling Mia, so of course she still looks like Maya, but has the mannerisms and the boobs of Mia. Oh, you finished the Talos Principle. I didn't. The important part's coming through, yeah. You finished the Talos Principle. I haven't played that yet, but I've heard good things about it. No, she's possessed by Mia. She's channeling her into herself. Yeah, why can't a ghost fit into clothes? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the soul is just very concentrated around the chest area, so that's where the soul lies. So now she has double the soul in her. That was our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Oh, it's her again. Global Studios main gate. Huh. She's just huffing and puffing. What's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy the whole time. When I catch him, She sounds like she hasn't any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? Yeah, it's actually on sale with an 85% off, so you can't do anything wrong buying it. I highly recommend it. if you like the philosophy of Matrix and the riddles of Portal. But anyway, what's the game world you're playing here? She didn't die chasing him. This woman has way more energy than you can imagine. I think it's pretty clear now. And the body just is as convinced of her energy as everything else. This game is like a visual novel style court simulator. So we are playing a lawyer who tries to a defense lawyer who tries to defend his clients. So he has to do a little bit of detective stuff in this visual novel style part of the game, and then it goes to court where you can cross-examine witnesses and find out if they are lying and try to convince people. No, not try to convince people, but trying to find out the truth. And it has very interesting characters, like this old lady and the little boy, and it's very, very memorable. And I already played it once, and that's quite a bit of time. It's been quite a bit of time, so yeah, I'm now playing it again to show it on stream. So who's the hostage? What is about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and he ran.
He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand it with all the huffing and puffing. Yeah, that's why I don't read the huffing and puffing.
What's that emoji? Federal Hyper.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that.
Good idea. Miss Boldback, I might...
No! I'm catching that brat, if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her?
A trade? Are you remembering correctly that there was a live-action movie of Wright? You are remembering correctly? Or was it just a musical? I know there's an anime adaptation, and I know there's a musical. I don't know if there's... Maybe there's also a live-action adaptation. But as all anime adaptations, it's not good. I mean, or rather, game adaptations. It is. I don't think it's good. But if you want to, you can try to find it. But I think the musical was alright from what I've heard, but it's a bit hazy. The anime adaptation is okay, but it has pacing issues because, of course, this game is quite long, and if you try to put that in 20-minute episodes that have a beginning and an end, you are bound to run into pacing issues. I wonder. I mean, we can give her the key back, maybe. Miss Oldbeck, I'm borrowing this, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back.
Okay, it actually looked decent. Okay, then if somebody wants to sacrifice themselves to watch it and give a review, you can put it in the Discord. Discord, just go to fronts.tv and there's a link to the Discord on the top right. It's also discord.fronts.tv, so maybe it's easier to just go there. just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Sleeping pills? Card key?
Hey, that's a card. Studio 1.
Right, a card key to Studio 1.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Oh, I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbeck?
Studio 1 isn't my turf. You let me borrow it then?
That's weird. I mean, she's a fan of his and she wants to see where he died? I don't know. If I give her the card keys, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Yeah, okay. To pay her respects, do you do that where the person died, or do you do that at the person? I mean, he will get a burial sometime, so she can do it then. I don't think the no, it can't be. The body shouldn't be there anymore because we already have an autopsy report. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Why don't you let her bury it, Phoenix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbeck. Card key lent to Miss Oldbeck.
Dun, 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 dun. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal?
What's this? A steel samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have use for this. If people die in a house fire, people put flowers at the house. Okay. Yeah. But it's still a crime scene. It's it still feels weird. There's still the tape on the floor where the body was lying. This must be the hostage she was talking about. See a samurai card added to the court record. Yeah, okay. Okay, you convinced me. Maybe it's not as weird as I thought. She props, but I put up a memorial outside of the actual studio later.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. So now we have to find the boy. Yeah, I'm trying to, so I have to find him. October 18, global interest, entry area. There he is. Hey you, wait a second.
Phoenix, was that the boy?
Yeah, his name is Cody Hackins.
I think he ran into the dressing room.
October 18 in the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away.
Come back. There, he's back.
How did she...
Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you.
Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked?
Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here.
I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would it... Hey, watch that attitude. I accidentally skipped it.
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
What happened? So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? Cody, this looks familiar.
Hey, my
You are? My you are? You are? Huh?
You are, you know, ultra rare. That's card really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But it's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade.
What the fuck? Sorry. Bring back Lamer 2K19.
Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
The kid's smart. What are you in grade school? What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Premium rare? Why do you feel like we're talking about steaks? Steaks again!
Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where did he get this anyway?
Spear stab him!
Yeah! That's a samurai spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too.
This kid and Maya would get along great. So now we have to find a new threaten. It's super effective. This box of snaps, they're all empty. I'm glad Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated.
Sorry? What happened? What was it about Maya?
Oh, nothing. Nice defense. Steal his head. The wig you mean?
No, Phoenix. It's not polite to look through other people's belongings.
Hey, don't look at me. Tell that to your sister. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used on some old TV show.
You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie? You're even lamer than I thought.
What does everybody know? Everybody but me know about this show. Yeah, Edison. It's not a hat, it's a wig from Samurai Boogie Woogie. Everybody knows that. Every time they say Boogie Woogie, that fucking song gets stuck in my head. Where do we get a card now? Premium, ultra rare.
Look at this. Spaghetti in a soda can?
Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles are all stuck inside?
Best when slammed.
I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp. Slamming spaghetti. Right. Oh god. Director might have one. Maybe Powers will have one. I think the director may have one. Makes more sense because I don't even think if Phoenix Wright tries to use eBay. Powers could have one, but he doesn't look like a guy who's really into his own franchise. And also he's in detention, so I don't think he can give us stuff. So yeah, we have to find the director guy. Slammy spaghetti is me trying to eat dinner while working on a project. Oh, don't do that. My stomach hurts even thinking about slamming spaghetti. So we can't go to Studio 1, so we have to go to Studio 2 and maybe in the trailer? October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh, it's Penny. Oh, hi. The Front's annual spaghetti slam. I pass? No! 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 Matt, no, I ban you. I mute you. I give you a timeout for that. Ah, now my nose is itching just thinking about it. Ah. I will not snort spaghetti. Never. That's just oof. I watched a guy eat a dust burger. It was so crunchy. Dust? Speedrun slurp.
Hello, what brings you here? Oh well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always.
Okay, whatever you say.
Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around, around after the boy so fast that I thought she'd collapse.
It's going in the Discord. Okay.
Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She does not look 18. I mean, compared to Edgeworth, who's apparently 24, and Maya, who's 17, I don't know. Maybe the women all look very... She doesn't look 34, she looks way older. Wait, right. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist, back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer. Hot Dr. Pepper is the most cursed thing I've ever read. I can't imagine hot soda right now. It's way too hot. That's true. She looks older because she's constantly smoking. Are all the posters on the wall here? Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes. It's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened?
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Huh. So, you all know Dr. Pepper was the first caller. Wait. Now you have to tell me what happened with Hammer.
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it.
So she's a card nerd, not the director guy.
I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me a... Huh.
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
What's everyone getting so excited about? Ugh. Trade. Okay.
Really? Thanks! Then this is for you.
Ulp card. Can really be trading evidence. It's not evidence yet. She's sweating. An ultra rare Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah, it does. Sweaty gamer girls these days. Oof. Don't make me imagine that. It's not evidence, we are trying to get evidence. Yeah, true. So, get to the employee area, dressing room, and give me the ultra rare premium card.
Yeah, so, wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade?
You're on. I give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Urp cards get everyone hot under the collar.
Huh, you sure? Fine by me.
Urp card given to Cody.
Okay, Phoenix, let's hear... if you know something that could help us, we have to have him take the stand tomorrow.
Okay, what happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? Can underage people even take the stand? I don't know why not. If he's a witness. Steal Cody's plastic sword.
You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. So you like this Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess?
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't you?
Oh me, yeah. I love the Steel Samurai.
So, tell me your favorite thing about this.
Favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is his kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy.
Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten.
Yeah.
So what else do you like about him?
Don't tell me I have to keep this act up.
So tell me your favorite thing about the Steel
Samurai is his fighting skills. What's up, fellow youth? Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, with them. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album.
What's the... It's all big pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public.
I always take the picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with them. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera.
Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it?
You bet, lady. With them. I got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Well, I'm happy to accept it. Thank you.
Path to Glory received. Contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. And she just... Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
Okay. I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that...
What is it, Cody?
The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always, one shot, one kill. It happened so fast. I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
I have to admit, it is kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave him alone. To leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal. Oh, it's Gumshoes. Of course it's Gumshoes. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection, starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down the precinct.
No, I ain't going. Wah.
So the one time Gumshoes does his job right, it's super detrimental for our case.
That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
Row, fight the power.
What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
Yes. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I see you in court then.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
To be continued. And it's 3 hours, so I think this is it for today. It was a nice long stream. So yeah. But it's a checkpoint. It even says to be continued, and it asks me to save. Do I want to watch food crimes on stream? Oof. I could. Maybe I have to think about that. I'm not quite at the point where I can just pump out new stream concepts, so I just keep to my Sunday stream, which is Phoenix Wright for now, and then I slowly look where I can do other streams. And currently, I think I want the game development stream running. So I think that will be next, and I have to find out when the best day for that would be, and when the best day for that would be, and yeah. And that's the whole thing. So you can look forward to that, but don't be expecting it soon. But you can always drop by the Discord and put something in my channel. And they're 30-second long, so it's not a big deal. Just want to see you scream over bad food. Okay, maybe I do that at the start of next stream or something. So yeah, I thank you so very much for watching. It's so much more fun with people around. I wouldn't have gone for 3 hours in this heat without you. So it's been fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very nice rest of the day and rest of the weekend, and a very pleasant start into the week. And lao you bye. See you next time.